challenging me to a match. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Step on the gas and go. This is the fight star on the road to WrestleMania. The road to WrestleMania has got a lot more exciting. And now, Old Spice presents WWE Fastlane.
Yeah, here we go.
It is the final pay-per-view event on the road to WrestleMania. And for the first time ever, we welcome you live on Peacock. This is the award-winning.
All right, man. Peacock better be not on no BS, man. For real.
We are on the Fastlane to WrestleMania. Welcome everybody from Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Michael Cole and Curry Brady, and we welcome you watching for the very first time live on Peacock. Of course, the exclusive home to WrestleMania, and we set the stage for that event here tonight. We'll finally be able to answer the question tonight. Who will stand across the ring from Edge to battle for the Universal title?
Oh, we started this off already. Okay.
Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's title at WrestleMania. The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair will be teaming with the women to meet at WrestleMania.
Good Lord.
This Tag Team Championship match. That means Sasha Banks. All kinds of tension between Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks as of late, revolving around original. We discussed it this past Friday night on SmackDown.
Why did you agree to this match tonight? It's not smart. I don't care. The night could be both of us. Not saying that she would, but what are you thinking? What am I thinking? This is not because of me. This is because of Reginald. So Reginald is still a part of this? You told me last.
What up, Morris? What up?
I know you're a conference a lot. You're the boss. You're the standard. But this was a bad decision. And don't think I'm going to come out there and save you.
Somehow Bianca Belair and Sasha Banks.
What up, Deputy? What up, home? What up, Armand? What up? Hey, man, what y'all expecting out of this pay-per-view, man? Y'all expecting some good things, man? We just trying to get it out the way? Hey, this is how you start a pay-per-view, though. All is sexy with Bianca and Sasha. And they got matching colors, matching gear somewhat, too.
It is a possibility. I find it to be highly unlikely. I don't foresee these two being able to get along particularly long enough to knock off Jackson Baylor. We're going to find out here in a matter of moments. Sasha Banks says she will lead today 2-belt match. And the first time in history will be a 3-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. History has taught us anything about Sasha Banks. It's that she is completely incapable of sharing any spotlight with anyone else. Belair's going to be no different. Bianca Belair, of course, winning the Women's Royal Rumble to earn her opportunity against Sasha Banks. And their opponents, accompanied by Reginald.
Oh, fucking Reggie.
Tag Team Champions, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. He's finally back. Reginald is back. Looks like he's well rested. Clearly enjoyed his spa day. Yeah, spa day this past Friday. The reason he wasn't with Nia on SmackDown.
Yeah, I got Nia and Shayna retaining too.
Friday night on SmackDown, Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax for the women's championship. And just when it looked like Sasha was going to tap out Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, we thought she was coming to Nia's head. Was that accidental? In my opinion, it was accidental. I don't believe there was any intention on Baszler's part to connect with Nia Jax. It was happenstance, which opened the door for Sasha Banks to secure a victory. And then later on in the evening, in a Baszler versus Belair matchup, both Nia and Sasha would walk away from their tag team partners. So you have to wonder,
Nia not happy. Shayna trying to explain herself. Drew beats Sheamus. Big E beats Apollo. Rollins beat. Yeah, I got Apollo winning, but I don't know, man. That's a tough one. On my prediction video, I picked Apollo.
And this is about the WWE Women's.
Hey, what was on the pre-show? I missed the pre-show. I was playing Battletoads on Xbox, so I didn't see the pre-show. I didn't see the match. Whoa.
Not about ego, not about personality. It's about momentum on the road to WrestleMania. So Shayna Baszler will start things off with Sasha Banks, and Banks goes right after Baszler with the right hands. And look at the aggression shown by Sasha.
Oh, okay. Riddle one.
Throw hands with Shayna Baszler, but right now in the opening moments, Belair and the
stomp her down.
Belair, who lasted nearly an hour.
Oh, so that did it. I mean, I was wondering what was going to happen first. Was they going to jump? Was they going to turn on him? Or was he going to drop him? So they turned on him, huh? So Ali all alone. Get him another crew.
Maybe Sasha and Bianca just had us all fooled. Me, above all else. They're working very well as a team right now. EST of WWE. Tremendous move to Baszler. Covered with the titles and a kick out by Shayna at 2.
Get your head in the game, Nia.
Her partner is in trouble in the early going. And there's one of the reasons that Bianca Belair claims she's the strongest in the WWE. The EST of WWE. Tremendous athleticism. Belair and Shayna Corey, of course, back in their NXT.
Oh, nice.
History. That's shoulders down now. That's an experience on Belair's part. She wanted to hook the other way for a backslide to work properly. And now, look at this. Shoulders down again for Baszler, who's got a kick out at 2.
Okay, Bianca showing that mat wrestling. Oh.
Potentially for a triangle here, but look at the power of Bianca Belair. And just absolutely incredible pound for pound, perhaps the strongest in the women's division. Oh, what in the knee. Caught Bianca right on the jaw.
Retribution. Oh, I'm watching on Peacock.
What you can't forget right now is Sasha Banks not only watching Baszler and Jax, she is.
Yeah, I had signed up for Peacock like earlier this week. Here's the thing about Peacock though, like I have really no interest in anything else that Peacock have. I mean, maybe I'll watch Law and Order SVU, but I have to dip and dab because I didn't see, even though I know how good The Office is, I never watched The Office. You know what I mean? So the first thing people always say is, yo, you can watch The Office on Peacock, but for me, that's not a sale, you know? I'm just getting it strictly for WWE.
By Nia, Tony Kane, kick out by Banks. Reginald again, looking on. Bianca Belair has told Sasha on a number of occasions, stop entertaining thoughts of Reginald. It's costing us matches.
What you doing, Sasha?
Sasha up high. Sasha in great jeopardy right now. I don't think Nia realizes it. And there's Bianca Belair, and Bianca right to the spine. Sasha takes Nia down off the momentum. And now a basement drop kick by Belair. Toward the center of the ring. Probably win the tag titles, and a kick out by Nia Jax. Say a little more to that to keep Nia down for 3. Very impressed with the teamwork by the challengers here tonight. Remember, in 3 weeks, they battled for the.
Oh man, Psych. But ain't they still showing like repeats of Psych on USA? Wait, are we talking about the new Saved by the Bell or the old one? Oh, I got the $9.99.
Now back into the ring. And Baszler going to prevent Belair from making a tag. Now, of course, the ground pound attack by Baszler. The recover here. Shoulders down, and Belair's got kicked out at 2. This is Shayna's wheelhouse, being able to grapple in the center of the ring on the mat. This is what Shayna Baszler does better than perhaps anybody in the women's division. Grinding down Bianca.
Okay, both saved by the Bills. And you know what's so cool, man? That with daylight savings time, usually it'll be dark as hell right now, but looking out and still just seeing the sun out. And it was a nice day too. It was like 60 something degrees.
Took a few minutes to get there.
Cats out there getting their car washed and everything.
Nice, having a great time. Quickly suffering on Bianca Belair. I was so disappointed Friday night. She believed she, second women's championship. Very nearly did just that on several occasions. Nia just flattened Bianca. And now Nia has slowed the pace of the match down and taken complete control. Now the elbow delivered to Belair. Jack's cover, hooks the inside leg this time, trying to retain, and Belair at 2.5. Think about what you're fighting for if you're Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. Beyond just retaining the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship, Shayna and Nia want a spot at WrestleMania. They want to defend their Women's Tag Team titles on the grandest stage of them all. Baszler lost here tonight, wouldn't let that happen. Running knee. Cover now by Shayna. Hook of the leg, and a kick out by Belair. Baszler and Jax have done a masterful job for the past several minutes of just cutting the ring in half. Bianca has been nowhere near Sasha Banks. You can feel the tension, the pressure for you. You're going to feel it all the matches tonight, but WrestleMania weekend just 3 weeks away. Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. WWE Universe is going to be there cheering on their favorite superstar. And can you imagine the energy coming out Raymond James Stadium for the very first time in a year in front of the WWE fans? It's going to be an atmosphere that will be unforgettable, truly. And all of these women want the opportunity to do that. We know Sasha and Bianca are going to have their chance. But with Shayna and Nia, that all could hinge on the outcome of this matchup. And now Shayna just controls Belair. Working on the left arm. Going to punish Belair. Would love to make a snap here. The champ advance. I don't want to harp on it. When I talk about the inexperience of Bianca Belair, it's relative to the other.
I have no idea what's next for Bayley. She ain't really been doing nothing but just been having like her show, but I don't know who she could feud with right now. But like I said, man, you know, Bayley, you know, she been one of the MVPs of the whole, you know what I'm saying, pandemic and stuff. So, you know, it's good that she getting to take a little break, get the rest up. Yeah, man, these refs, man, they be something else. All these refs have been slow lately. They chilling. Get some of these NXT refs up. You know, these are NXT refs hungry. I mean, but would Becky go to SmackDown though? I mean, Becky most definitely would go to Raw. I mean, I would assume. And is there anywhere to when Becky coming back? Because I figure we wouldn't see her for like a while, you know. There we go. Okay. Yeah, if I was Becky, man, I'd take her time and come back. You know, ain't no rush.
Sasha Banks is beginning to feel it. It is. No, never mind. Cover by Banks coming to tag team gold. Kicked out by Shayna. Credit to Sasha Banks for trying to innovate some offense in a very, very precarious situation. Sasha got her team back into this match.
Nah, that would be good. That would be good. So it's definitely gonna be interesting to see what Rhea gonna do when she show up tomorrow. Oh, and see her do. Heard this fool go. Get your ass down. Oh. Blind tag. Oh, okay. She saw it. They finish her.
Oh my
Yo, they be killing him. What was it? Oh. Mm. Yeah, come on, man. You got to come stronger than that when you go at Nia. Reginald and Carmella. Oh, you already, TJ. You already know what my thoughts on Hulk Hogan is. It's fuck Hulk Hogan all day. That's some bullshit right there, man. I'm 100% cool with Titus. You get Titus. You can have Billy Kay. Um, you know, Bailey. You know what I'm saying, man? Oh, here we go, man. Fuck Hulk Hogan all day, every day. Yep. It's really. Sasha has been very heelish. The dreaded roll up. Now the beef is on. Now the beef is on. Oh yeah, Sasha's definitely been channeling heel. Yeah, exactly. Now we really finna get down between these two now. And Reggie, come on, Sasha, you already know what this is, man.
Bianca almost won the thing here. Beautiful 450 splash, but Reginald, well rested, resilient, and ready to come to the aid of the champs. Right as Sasha.
Get off me. Yeah, man. Yeah, see now Bianca don't have to hold back now. She can get at her now. Oh! Come on, Bianca. Beat her ass. This bitch.
Sasha Banks with the opening salvo on her road to WrestleMania, where she faces Bianca Belair for the SmackDown Women's title.
Bianca said, "Yeah, I know exactly." She said this bit. Take over the 2 nights and the second night is on. Yeah, that whole rookie stuff. All right, on mine. I mean, I like the fact that it's 2 nights. Yeah, but the fact that it's like on two different things, that's weird though. The fact that it's USA then Peacock. Mm. I mean, they might as well just have it just on Peacock. You know what I mean? Or they could have, or they just could have did USA. They could have just did USA 2 nights. I mean, what comes on USA on Thursdays? You know, I have no idea. What come on USA on Thursdays? Yeah, see, SmackDown, Bianca will have to beat the shit out of Sasha. Simple as that. A Rad, I mean, I think Sasha, she been heelish. You know what I mean? Yeah, that slap was a. Who does Shayna and Nia face at Mania? Um, I said this. Like I ain't posted my SmackDown video yet, reaction video yet, but I'm looking. Look, you got Natty and Tamina, you got Nia. I mean, you got Naomi and Lana, and you got Mandy and Dana. It could be like a fatal 4-way for the women's tag team championship. Natty and Tamina, they doing some damn good things right now. I mean, I want to see them get a shot. Cause see, Naomi and Lana, they had a shot and lost. Mandy and Dana had a shot and lost. Like I said, I think it'd probably do like a fatal 4-way, or you could do a fatal 5-way and put the Riot Squad in there too, since we haven't really seen them in a minute. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck Rock all day. Oh, I forgot that was supposed to be happening. Yeah, because when I did my prediction video, they didn't have this match listed. Good, because I don't want to see this match anyway. Yeah, man, don't nobody want to see Hulk Hogan, man. Nothing but them racist apologists. You know, fuck Hulk Hogan. Stupid Express.
I'm talking about the greatest musical performance of all time. Something that's never been done before.
Okay, some of y'all, wait a minute. Yeah, some of y'all must be a little bit more ahead. Okay, because right now Elias just talking to Shane. And I go Riker. Riker looking like he ready to storm the Capitol right now.
And we're performing for the crowd. You know I can perform. This is what I do. I mean, you name it, I'll do it. I'll break it out. I'm curious to find out what Shane's idea is. We'll find out a little bit later on, but coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is our championship match for the Intercontinental title. Biggie defending against Apollo Crews, who has a new look and a new attitude. The question is, can Crews knock off Biggie and win the gold shot at Fastlane?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Titus definitely could do it. I mean, hell, Titus alone would be better than Gronk and Mojo was last year.
And being who I am and who my family is, well, see, that just becomes unacceptable. I'm from Nigeria. My ancestors are Nigerian royalty. My great-grandfather, ruled its nations. His word is law. His power was steel. So this is who I am. Just like my great-grandfather said, if your enemies defy you, you show them to be steel. I showed you the steel.
Show that man the steel.
This is nothing new, Apollo. This is the real Apollo. This is who I am. This is how I talk. Biggie, I know you fear what you are walking inside of me. As I lay up in the medical facility because of you, Apollo, those steps. I had plenty of time to think. And Apollo, I hope that you know what you did. You now it's time for us.
Yeah, man. See, that's why I got Apollo winning, man. It's like he lost to Big E so many times, then he go through this change and he lose again. It's like, and you know how we are as wrestling fans. When cats start losing over and over and over again, we just give up on them, or we just like, you know. It's like Zack Ryder years ago. We rooted for that man for so long, and WWE just kept having them lose, and we was just like, we don't care no more. And Durante, man, it's such a tough call with Bianca and Sasha, because it's like, I love both of them, root for both of them. It's sad it's gonna be a loser, but I have no idea. Cause see, it's no guarantee Sasha's gonna lose. It's no guarantee. You know, like it's gonna be one of the toughest ones to call, man. The fuck is that?
Has this change in heart, this change in attitude for Apollo been what he needs to make it to the next level in his career? Apollo Crews hoping to win the Intercontinental Championship here tonight at WWE Fastlane. And Fastlane is sponsored by Old Spice. It's time to spell ready for anything. From Tampa, Florida, weighing in 285 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Big E. We've seen the real Apollo for the past several weeks, but I don't know that I've ever seen fire in the eyes of Big E like we did this past Friday on SmackDown. Big E understanding life can be lonely at the top, and he's a champion. Everyone wants the title, including that man, Apollo Crews. But Big E's anger exploding Friday.
Yeah, that's very true, Durante. Yeah, she hasn't won at Mania. That's right. That's messed up, man. And then see, that's another thing about it's no guarantee. Sasha, look, Sasha has been so screwed over compared to all the other horsewomen. You know what I mean? Like having the shortest title reigns. Like Sasha finally getting what she deserves, man. You know what? I would have thought they would have changed this theme on my the Apollo. Yeah, I thought they would have changed it. Hmm. Hmm. Get him, Big E. Dude, Malcolm Bivens is so underutilized on NXT, man. We got to get him. We got to get Malcolm Bivens on TV more, man. Because Malcolm Bivens is top 2 best Twitters in WWE, man. That dude. Mm. 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 Yeah. I mean, Bianca clearly is like, the future. Yo, man, it's gonna be a flawless victory, man. Apollo ain't got a lick in yet, have he?
And another throw by Big E. Reminding you and I, Cole, with low to the knee, with low to the draw, and then he brings the champion off his feet, and now Apollo Crews, for the first time tonight, has an opportunity. Very smart, opportunistic. Apollo dropped it right into the belly of the Intercontinental Champion, and now watch Apollo next by Apollo. Wow. And now the champion.
Okay, Apollo getting in now. Okay. Okay, Apollo.
Not used to be able to receive into this kind of power. 3 German suplexes by Apollo Crews has turned this match around. Big E's anger and vitriol might have gotten the best of him. Paul had multiple opportunities over the past several months to become Intercontinental Champion. Look at that. Brazil has been the missing piece. This change. Embracing he is. Apollo Crews could truly be Intercontinental Champion if this lands. Top rope high above the Thunderdome for Apollo Crews. Big E's pulling the goal. Look at the leg, and Big E's got power at it too. Power is not allowing any separation from Big E. Right now, back to the waistline. Very sound strategy by Apollo Crews. WWE Thunderdome.
Oh shit. Ready to roll up. Whoa. Wait. What just happened? Huh? Wait. What just happened? Wait, so what is Andrade saying? His release got granted? Is that what he's saying? Good news. Jeff Hardy versus Matt Riddle? I don't know. So they're gonna run this back at WrestleMania, I guess. Yeah. Okay, who messed up? Who messed up? Yeah, this is Matt Riddle and Bobby Lashley all over again, where Riddle just kept losing, and then eventually he got it, obviously because it was a triple threat. I mean, Keith Lee, Matt Riddle, that works for me. That works for me. I mean, we still don't know what's going on with Keith Lee right now. We don't know if he hurt or we don't know what's going on with Keith Lee right now. Uh,
WWE superstar. Just know what. Where don't you? I don't know anything about that. Where is our dude? I don't know. I just and the three old ones they can see.
yeah, that was definitely.
And welcome back to ringside, representing by that Raw on top. Those ones like ours, Jackson, and Samojo. Right now, we are ready for the schedule match between Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon. Now, earlier time this week, we started into a half-a-percent program today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Like, I'm looking forward to Keith coming back, man. Like I said, whatever's going on, man. When he right, what I'm saying, God, come on back.
This strike right here, Shane McMahon landed awkwardly, grabbing his left knee. WWE official Adam Pearce on top of the situation. This is why Shane McMahon is in question in the scheduled matchup against the Monster Among Men. Ladies and
Oh
gentlemen,
God, Elias.
Elias. Now, Elias, as a possible prelude to WrestleMania, just wanted everyone to be able to come out and hear exactly what he did.
Remember when Elias was hot? And why does Riker have his shirt off? Why is his shirt off?
Elias, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know everybody interrupts you, but one thing I just wanted to let you know is I forgot to tell you, you're taking my place here. It's good. It's good. It's a good thing. That's how to spring this booth on Elias. So it's Elias against Strowman now? My God. This was the idea that Shane McMahon had. Well, the great idea for Shane McMahon.
Man, while Elias just step aside and have Riker and Braun fight for who get to storm the Capitol first.
Here's the reason why the Strowman Express is all fired up tonight. Here's what happened this past Monday night on Raw. We were supposed to have Strowman versus Shane McMahon, but the match never officially got underway. I thought Braun Strowman was going to break Shane McMahon until this. Shane McMahon taking a camera away from one of our WWE cameramen, getting their fans, and And off the top, Target goes Shane to the head of a monster. A trademark Shane McMahon. Very later find out Shane wouldn't have done that. And this was really premeditated. Shane McMahon with this disgusting green slap pointed all over Strowman. This was all about humiliating and embarrassing Braun Strowman. And so the concern now for Shane McMahon is that he has infuriated the boxer. Let the be very concerned. He definitely has infuriated the boxer. And you'll slowly just watch that back. Now Elias has to deal with this. That does not help things at all. Elias is greater attack for Shane McMahon. I'm going to put you on the line. The WWE Universe at WrestleMania. That's all back in here. There's a decent probability around the Braun Strowman finishing it, Elias. He ain't made it to WrestleMania. Looking strong and trying to order Elias. They're going to be worried some of the 240-pounder Jackson right on the outside. But Strowman laser focused on Elias.
Man, Big E got the pin, Ricky, but it looked completely off. Like, you know, but like I said, they're gonna run it back again. So this is what Apollo is like, what, 0-4 against Big E now? The dude already got swept out the series. I wonder this pay-per-view gonna be as quick as Elimination Chamber. This Elimination Chamber was over about what, 8:30? Man, Strowman and Rocket could be a tag team.
That being said, I mean, for both Strowman is a very, very useful habit, especially about to pay for the consequences.
Oh, like a sledgehammer to the chest. You have to think at some point, whenever Shane McMahon recovers.
Come on, Braun, wrap this up, man. Come on, Braun, wrap this up, man. This dude. And wait, and Elias, he don't. Yeah, Sasha did. Yeah, Sasha, she got rolled up.
Elias wants to count out here, and Riker protecting Elias's interest. The best strategy for Elias was to remain on the outside of the hole.
So, like, look like people are off. Something's off, man, tonight. Like, when Elias supposed to go flying when Braun hit him like that with the little running thing? Go for the elbow. Go for the elbow. Go for the elbow. Wrap this up. My bad. Right, Deputy. Yeah. Usually when people get hit by Strowman like that, they go flying.
Crushing Elias in the corner. Strowman is enraged. Right now, Strowman.
Damn. Hey, man. Why is this dude doing Raquel Gonzalez finisher?
Human strength from Braun Strowman. Like that look up from the face. We got to believe it's a direct message to Shane McMahon. Power slam. Cover. Braun Strowman victorious in Fastlane. Braun Strowman. Elias, he got very speed bump with Braun Strowman, without a doubt. He's still got his eyes on Shane McMahon.
Oh, God.
So, if you take a look back here at this matchup that was meant Elias took his place and paid for it. Elias didn't know he was going to have a matchup tonight. Not that he would have figured it out. Good preparation, but Braun Strowman, a man on a mission, and his target is Shane McMahon. You better believe this is far from over between Shane McMahon and Braun Strowman.
WWE champ, there's no person in on snake action. Right now, anyone can play for a share of $10,000 in prizes by doing DraftKings free play WWE pool. Simply download the app and sign up with the promo code. Then just make your picks. And if you get enough trouble, you earn yourself some cash. Download the DraftKings app now. Sign up with promo code WWE.
Man, we really could have went without that segment, man. They could have just moved. They could have just moved on with the pay-per-view, man.
Yes, from the Skull Sessions. No gimmicks, just straight shooting and coming damn good story.
Oh, Randy. I won't be watching that one.
Inside the skull of the legend killer, Randy Orton. Why did they do that? We're the taking us spot to begin with. And we're going to talk about it. That disappointment was probably the beginning of my self-destruction. We get suspended for 60 days. What happened there? Don't miss the Broken Skull Session. And that's the bottom line.
Right. Right, a straight filler. Like I said, man, they could have just moved the pay-per-view along, man. Get this done early. Because the McIntyre and Sheamus match might last for a nice little minute. And that 20 days gonna fly by. I think he's been suspended 3 times, but they only acknowledged 2. Like y'all let me know if that's true or not. I think he was actually suspended 3 times, but they only say he's been suspended twice. Because basically, while other people got released, you know what I'm saying, Randy was kept around, you know. 2 times. Was there 3 times or mine that's like magically not listed?
On the Fastlane kickoff show, where the United States Championship was on the line, and what a conclusion! Boom! This match is Will defending the title against Mustafa Ali. You know it's WrestleMania season when you see this like
No third time listed.
Mustafa Ali and the rest of Retribution. First reckoning and walked away. And then Mace
Damn. Can happen to me though. So what's next for Ali, man? You gonna take him down one by one? What's up, Shinsuke?
And hey, good luck in your match tonight against Seth Rollins. Hey, Shinsuke, if you want to go into business with me, I got a million business.
Yo, man. I mean, man ain't giving up. He's trying to sell himself to everybody.
bubble machine, maybe get some.
Yeah, see, I always heard all mine that what happened was that he had a third time, but they just ain't acknowledge it. You know what I mean? I've always heard that, but I wasn't sure if it was true or not. You know that third time just magically disappear on record is twice. But it's like, because like back then that's when Randy was really, really tripping backstage and stuff like that. But he's his problems are not like backstage no more. You know.
Came in too slow and tried to run at a 47-degree angle, but he knew to hit it faster and at a 30-degree angle. And bro, he smashed his skeeter. And then he kind of walked like you do your entrance. Yep. Bro, where'd you go?
Man, I got him. I did the same thing. I got a match to focus on. Right, I got a match, man. Seriously, I ain't got time for that nonsense. Foot. Oh yeah. Oh shit, man. It's 420 all the time for him. Hey, RVD. I wonder what RVD doing now. Because RVD, that dude be chilling.
So 2 weeks ago, Cesaro was on SmackDown, swinging Murray and Rollins had his revenge. He had some flashbacks after what Cesaro did to him. Simply put, Seth Rollins is tired of being disrespected and did something about it at the expense of the Swiss Side Boy. Not once, but twice with a brutal stop. I know. Cesaro, of course, recovering from the injuries caused by this stop. So his friend, his former tag team partner, Shinsuke Nakamura, came to the ring this past Friday night to take out Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins with a good shot, even further disrespect. Forced to be endured by Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins on Twitter this week where he called Shinsuke Nakamura an unfold ignorance. The artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue on the road to WrestleMania, we would like to once again welcome back Snickers. A big thanks to our partners at Snickers, who will be the presenting partner of WrestleMania. Snickers satisfies. Will be satisfying for Shinsuke Nakamura to knock off Seth Rollins here tonight. Rollins said that he was disappointed when Shinsuke Nakamura confronted him. He said he was speaking the truth about Cesaro. And then Shinsuke Nakamura came out here and disrespected Seth. And I said, this folks loyalty. There's a lot of validity to that statement. I think Seth Rollins.
I'm trying to remember, man. That's a good question. I don't. Is it? Man, him and Joe had a good feud, man. But to be honest, I don't remember if Joe made him tap out. I know Joe was fucking him up, but I don't know if Joe ever made him tap out. Mm. Mm. Okay, so what you gonna do, Seth? What you gonna do, homie? Mm. I'm just wondering though. I want to know when Seth gonna see Roman. I want to know when they gonna cross paths. I just gotta know when Seth and Roman gonna cross paths. This new Roman and Seth the way he is, man, that's gotta happen. That's gotta happen for real. Mm. So you know they're gonna have to do some type of they're gonna do the battle royal so everybody can get a paycheck. Mm. You know, Billy gonna make her presence known. You know, they don't even gotta have nothing planned for Bailey. Just give her a mic, let her just go out there do her thing. You know, she could be the host without being the host. Like I say, she could be like one of them people that be going around everywhere just getting interviews, fucking with people. Like you remember at the how Randy Orton was fucking around with all the legends. You know what I'm saying, on that one Raw Legends night or whatever it was. That could be Bailey just going around all WrestleMania both nights, just going around fucking with people. And she mess around and fool around, find herself in a match against somebody. Hello? Hey, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Okay, so how long did you take a nap for? Yeah, since you said it was so busy at work today, say this that time of the year everything picks up. So it was been okay. Like I said, I've pretty much been in all day. I haven't done nothing really, because like I said, I did a lot of running around yesterday. Cause you know, like I didn't, like I said, I didn't work yesterday, so I went to the barber shop. Uh, well, I got up early, to go to the. Sometimes like since I've been working Saturdays, I gotta kind of like wait till I find out if I'm working Saturdays to see how my weekend is gonna play out. Because it's like certain things are a given. It's like it's like I go to the barber shop on Saturday, so it's barber shop. Then it's like when I got there, and it's the Saturdays I take my son home. So me working on Saturdays again. That pretty much like dictates, because when I work on Saturday, I work from 5 a.m. to 11. You know, so yeah, so basically it's like and then at the job they let us know on Thursdays if we work Saturday or not. So everything pretty much like just goes from there. Because like like I said, because like we really just started working overtime again. Like this year, and then about a month ago we just started working Saturdays again. Yeah, so it's like this coming weekend. Is when I take my son home. So usually I take him home around like 10 or something like that. If I work, then I take him home after I get off. So basically I come home, I take a shower, then I just go ahead and take him home. Yeah, and then I usually gotta go to the store on Saturdays, and then sometimes so I won't 'cause I go to the laundromat and wash. So yeah, so if I don't, sometimes like lately I've been going on Saturdays just so I won't have to get up early on Sundays and go. Like he lives in he lives in like I'm in Illinois. He lives in St. Louis. It's basically like about 30 minutes away. You know. Yeah. It's like about 30 minutes away. Because he don't live too far from where I used to stay at when I was in St. Louis. Because like I say, where I used to stay at, it was like about a 12-minute drive to take them home. But since I'm over here now, like I said, like it's weird because it only takes because it was taking 35 minutes for me to get to work at my old place, but now it takes me 25 minutes to get to work. No, it ain't too bad. I was like, yeah, 30 minutes there. You see, I always go to Quick Trip to get gas. So it's like when I drop him off, on the way back, I stop at Quick Trip because it's on the way, and I get gas from there. It's like I say, because I go, because like since I kind of on the way back, I kind of go by my old way. Just like I said, because I go to get gas, and then sometimes I'll wash at my old laundromat up there because it's all right by each other. Then I go to like Family Dollar or Dollar Tree, something like that. We just go ahead and knock it out, and then that way, you know what? I won't have to get up early on Sunday, and I can pretty much just have that whole Sunday to do whatever. That way I won't have it's usually because when I get up to go to the laundromat, I get up early like I'm going to work. And plus, like back in when I had got my like first place, like I was downtown St. Louis, my aunt, she would always go early to the laundromat, and so I would go with her. So it kind of like, and she would go super early to get it out the way, and it's kind of like I've always followed that precedent, because you thinking 7 o'clock, something like that, you thinking that's early, but nah, that ain't early enough. Because depending on where you at, that's when people start coming in thinking that's early.
An incredible victory for Rollins here tonight in Fastlane. Once again,
Oh yeah. I'm used to it. Is people ask me do I take naps sometimes. It's like I never do because I think it might throw my sleep off if I like try to take a nap. Not really. Like I said, now if I like lay down or something like that, I'm probably for sure I'll probably like doze off or whatever. But I just don't like, especially during the week. I don't want to interfere, with my sleep pattern. If I mess around and go to sleep early, or take a nap and I mess around and wake up and then can't go back to sleep. hmm Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you working like yeah, working the evenings and stuff like that. So hmm
so happy right now. We've been waiting weeks. It's tomorrow night on Raw. It's official. The next Rhea Ripley is coming to Raw. I cannot wait for tomorrow night live on
yeah,
USA.
right, yeah.
But right now, thinking of brutality, this next match Ripley will have that in store because the two warriors are set to settle their unfinished business on the road to WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Years of personal history as he broke it down to this. It's 12
Oh yes, yeah. It's definitely that for me. Like I want Sunday. That's why like the only thing. That's why like I would always get before I moved, I would get gas on Sunday because the last thing I would do was uh like I said, I would get up because see at the laundromat at my old place, it's like it opened at 6. So I would be right there waiting for the doors to open at 6. Take care of that, you know, then go to the store after that, then I get some gas and then it's a wrap. You know what I mean? And that's it for the rest of the day. And I'm not doing nothing else on Sunday. It's just straight relaxing, it's being lazy. Pretty much that's just what it is on Sundays. Oh yeah, it got to be because you always want that chill day before the whole week start all over again. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, because like when I was working, like had overtime just throughout when I was working Saturdays, every Saturday overtime. It was like I never did anything because I was just so tired, you know. Because it was like I barely got any free time as it is. I'm gonna I ain't trying. I'm not trying to do anything. I need to like have at least some semblance of a weekend. That's why I love that they moved to let us know we working on Saturdays on Thursdays because they used to let us know on Friday. That way since they let us know on Thursday, I can like okay, I got time to prepare. That I already know like okay, I'm working. I'll be working Saturday, so no, I'll get my weekend together on what I want to do. Like I say, because I get him every other week, so either like nothing changes with him. It's just only thing that changes is like when do I take him like early or whatever. I take him home. If I have to work on that Saturday, he go home and not. Yeah, but like I say, I always pick him up Friday. Like I did this past Friday. I always pick him up after I get off work. Like that doesn't change unless something going on his end, and I have to pick him up like later. Like I may have to pick him up like Saturday or a couple of weeks ago. His brother had a birthday party, so it didn't make no sense for me to pick him up and then take him back. It's like, well, you know what? You just go ahead and stay, and I'll just pick you up because the party was gonna be Saturday. So I was like, you know what? Just go ahead and just stay, and then I'll pick you up like first thing in the morning Sunday. Because that's just like just going back and forth. It's just like unnecessary, you know. And then plus it's like it's all like which was so convenient is that at my old place it was like his house, like where his mom stayed, where he lived with his mom is it's like en route to work, you know. It's a different way, but it's like en route, you know, that way and back. So even though I go a different way now, uh, you know, yeah, plus like I say, it's better like that I'm taking them on Saturday because usually when they was going physically going to school, I was taking him home in the morning and then picking him up afterwards. So we would get up super early, you know, to drop him off, and then I would pick him up afterwards. Like I say now, whenever they go back to physically going to school, it's definitely gonna be a longer drive now, and we really gonna have to get up early. Since I'm taking him, you know, since I'm further out, we have to get up even earlier, just for me to get to work on time. Like I said, it's just a good thing that it's en route to the job. But them be some early days. So I'm hoping that what and keep y'all out of let y'all homeschool a lot more longer. You know what I'm saying? That would be nice because he only got, like I said, he in the 11th now. He only got one more year left after this. So they might as well just go, they're trying to get him back in school, and every time they do it, it don't work out that well. So, yeah. Yeah. It's like all it takes is one because I know people who in the school system, teachers, and they saying just how some of them they still been going to the school, but they haven't been having like no students, and they saying that it's just so much confusion, you know what I mean, and just like just trying to like figure all this stuff out. Because it's like how they're gonna try to homeschool some, or have some go to school. It's like how is that supposed to work, you know? So it's like it's just they're gonna need all substitute teachers to be full-time teachers, just to carry the load, because it's just so much, because it's like everybody trying to learn these new systems, and it's like, man, and then it's like, how many students are you gonna have in class? Keep them separated, like, yeah, it's a mess.
Although the thinking is over with. Sheamus believes that he is owed more respect from McIntyre than he was given for McIntyre's accomplishments over the past year.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I feel like my son, Mom. She definitely feel that way. The way she was, she's like, ain't no way he's going back. No, he got one more year. He in the 11. He got one more year. And yeah, she wasn't feeling it. So obviously, when they go back,
There is no give
they
between
got
these
an
two.
option. She gonna be like,
Let's just hope the
homeschool.
Now Sheamus bouncing McIntyre off the barricade to show this is all entirely legal. The countouts, notice qualifications, anything goes. Here inside WWE Thunderdome. Oh, and an overhead belly to belly by McIntyre. And onto the floor, not a place you're going to be thrown. And launching a 270-pound Sheamus in the process. Drew McIntyre said he's going to bring a level of physicality we've never seen before. Oh, to the chest. So far, he's backed up those claims in the early stages of this match. Oh, and Joe, think about the velocity that these two are brought to each other in their last few matches we've seen on Raw.
Yeah, it's just for the best.
Drew McIntyre is upping the ante. Clear that our announcer. What is McIntyre looking for? There's only bad intentions underneath that ring top.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, that's what got me so like, like, man, I got this out pretty quick. That's what got me so suspect about it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna let me wait, and then you be seeing, yeah, every time something happens, everybody like be wondering, was it the vaccine? And I mean, I've read stuff, seen stuff where it's been problems with it, but like,
Seriously tested in the early moments of this matchup. Not let up since the steel steps. So look at the carnage here at ringside already. I mean, it's devastation everywhere you look from. This is what it takes, finally, to clear your own road to WrestleMania to Drew McIntyre. To get closer to the almighty WWE champion. If they're attempting it, if Drew McIntyre to look ahead to WrestleMania, to look ahead to Washington, to look ahead to Bobby Lashley, but McIntyre understands this has to be settled. This has to be settled. And stopping. Oh, Sheamus into the steal. And now McIntyre tossing Sheamus back inside the ring. Remember, the only way to win by pinfall or submission inside the ring. And now it's about inflicting more and more punishment on Sheamus for Drew McIntyre. Oh! Well, see the impact of cover. The cover to win this no holds barred match and a kick out. Sheamus, you got nothing to lose in this situation. You have the opportunity to muddy the waters. If you take another look here, impact, you have a chance to muddy the WrestleMania waters with Drew McIntyre. Oh, to the spine of McIntyre. All this anger, all this picture, is built up over 20 years.
I mean, I've heard like some people talk about that. It's this guy like Real Islam. I know he talks about the vaccine all the time. Yeah, him. Yeah, you know, I watch a lot of his stuff, and I know he always talking about. I mean, he was. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he talks about it all the time. You know, he was saying this early when they first started talking about it, saying that they like your religious beliefs, like the fact, yeah, none of that won't matter. They say they can vaccinate your kids without your permission. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo.
This isn't the whole point match. This is legal talk.
Drew McIntyre trying to get back up to his feet, trying to create some sort of breathing room. Sheamus.
Right.
Another one. The Glasgow kiss hit the hole and a big boot by McIntyre. Nobody will ever question the toughness of Drew McIntyre or Sheamus. We've seen that on display in this environment. McIntyre sizing up the Celtic Warrior.
Oh yeah. Right. Right.
Look at the toll the body of McIntyre's already taken. Oh my God. Into the eye socket.
Right.
You're only limited by your imagination in this kind of matchup. Anything you want to battle up, the torture your opponent, have at it.
Sheamus
Yep.
his nose marks and scars in his back.
Oh my God, look at the body of Sheamus.
Lots of road back time.
Very reminiscent of the play we had a couple weeks ago on Raw. Picking up what they left off. Watch out. Oh, drop toe hold, face first into a steel goes McIntyre. Real steps, potato sticks, steel chairs.
McIntyre's all that it has.
Blasted everywhere. Watches one at a time. McIntyre over the top of that line into the steam.
Keep it up.
And while Sheamus stuck with the steel chairs, remember how the match recently on Raw ended with these stairs. Sheamus looking to run another chapter. Oh my God!
Yeah. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Better start paying attention. You ain't been seeing what's been going on. Right, yeah. Like I said, they don't, you know, it's like they don't think anything can happen, you know. it's like people that see all these videos, or rather people being, whether it's a racial situation or whatever. A lot of them people probably thought, man, that never would happen to me. You just, yeah, you like I said, you don't know. Like I said, yeah. You just got people just caught up in their regular lives, and then like people who still think COVID not real. Like people who don't wear a mask, or and like I was talking to like a friend of mine who live in Florida, and it's like, shit, you better get the hell out of Florida. Like Florida, Texas, Georgia, them places I do not want to be, because you saw how they, and especially from the outset of this stuff, like Florida, like I said, Florida already is different. Florida always been on some BS and some craziness, but the way they govern us and powers be that be talking, and it's like they was somewhere in Florida on the beach, on South Beach or somewhere. They got a curfew now. You know what I mean? Because everybody, what I'm saying, went to the beach. Like crowded side by side. It reminded me last year when this stuff was really strong, and before they started shutting stuff down or whatever, and it was a whole, because people was that Lake of the Ozarks, just shoulder to shoulder, like it was a straight party. I'm like, what is y'all doing? I'm sitting there like, at the pool and everything, like last summer. I'm sitting there like, what are y'all doing? Yeah, they don't care. They just want to party and stuff like that. And I see a couple of videos every week of some Karen or somebody acting a fool because they got to wear a damn mask, you know. And then you got these places that there was a local situation here a couple of months ago where a guy had on his store that you can't come in here with a mask. A guy came in there with a mask, and the owner pulled a gun on him. Serious. I was like, it was like at work, and they always had the news on, and usually you think it would be the other way around, that it would be the person coming in without a mask tripping, but it was the owner of the place tripping because the dude came in with a mask on, and because the guy had a sign on there saying like no, no mask, you know what I mean, and the dude had a mask on, and the guy like, man, I'm just in here just trying to buy something, and the owner was like, you know what I mean, like, I mean, come on, man. What you think this dude's trying to rob you or something? You just lost out on some business being stupid. Like, it's like you don't believe it that badly. I was just watching that amazed. Yeah, they don't. And then, like me personally, it may be wrong, but I really don't care that when I see people who strongly don't believe in this stuff, and then like it'll be somebody who they say strongly didn't believe in it, then they'll show they post and all that stuff. Then you'll see these people super sick. Some cases, some of them pass away from COVID, and then they sitting there with their last little message saying that this is real. I didn't believe it. You know what I mean? Such and stuff. And it's like, to be honest, I don't feel sorry for them people. I don't feel sorry for them. Yeah.
This is the kind of brutality I feared seeing between Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. Hell bent on destroying one another.
Mm-hmm.
By absolutely no remorse from Drew McIntyre.
Right.
McIntyre all the way continue to decimate Sheamus.
Yeah, pretty much. Right, because it's like, right, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, like what kind of testing have they done? You know what I'm saying? And basically, it's like, yeah, you're right. It's like we all fucking guinea pigs. We trial samples. You know what I mean? You know, it's like what was the video I saw the other day that it was this lady that was talking about I don't care what's in it. I'm taking that vaccine. Woo 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 woo. I'm like, you don't care what's in it. You just taking it. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay. Like I said, like you, and it's like you said earlier. If you somebody like in the medical field, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, then you have to right off the jump. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You got to, you know, because all like I say, especially you like hospital workers and stuff like that. You know, because especially all the type of stuff they around.
McIntyre hoisting out Sheamus. And it looks like Germany's making his way back towards the ring. Remember, the match can only end with a pinfall submission inside the ring. Oh, this no holds barred match.
That makes no sense because you.
McIntyre's down. McIntyre might be looking to end this thing, but Sheamus had other plans. Watch this one more time.
Exactly. Right. Right.
Back up to his feet, but Joe, look at the state that Sheamus is in.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is something these two men knew. Going into this, they knew their history. They knew how it could get. This could be any higher. WrestleMania 3 weeks away. Both these men accepted the terms of what this match would be and the possibility of how it would get.
Okay. Yeah, man, I'm so glad you said that. You know what I'm saying? It's like people want to sit there like wondering why we question it. We of all people got every right to question it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Hell, like just look at all of the black women as you know dying because of childbirth, or you see all these stories how like they feel that they're not being, you know what I'm saying, treated properly at the hospitals and stuff like that. You know, it's like you telling us that we shouldn't be questioning it, and people just running up, just taking it right off the bat. I'm like, you I don't care how many celebrities you have taking it or trying to sell us on it. Like, no. Like I said, you don't know how your body gonna react to that stuff. Right. Yeah. Like, is you insane? Right.
This is awesome. This is savage.
That's crazy. Right. Yep. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm sitting there like, what? Yeah, that's why I'm like all these people who want to go out, like people who want to go out to the beaches and go to the clubs and stuff like that. Like, okay, y'all living dangerously anyway. I tell you what, why not y'all be the first ones to take the vaccine and so y'all can get back to doing all that stuff. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like they always want us to do that shit first. Hmm. Right, right. Yeah, they can. Like I said, there's so much stuff that they do under our noses as far as like laws and stuff like that. And you don't find out about it till like it's too late. Or you find out about it like through some other means. Like it may not affect them directly, but it may affect somebody they know. And then you sit back and be like, yo, when they do that, you know. Hmm. Hmm.
I'll tell you right now, all the McIntyre left is the WWE Championship to get it back at WrestleMania. But he takes on Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll be wondering like, because I ain't really been paying attention. You know what I'm saying? I know, yeah, because I'll be seeing people be traveling out of town and stuff like that. I'd be like, especially well, driving is whatever, but people that be playing on train, they're on planes and stuff like that. I be sitting there like, hey, when the hell they start letting people fly like overseas and stuff like that? Like I know they lived in travel bans and stuff like that.
I think this man is ready. His eyes are strictly focused on me. He's taking my championship at WrestleMania.
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. So it's like Connecticut is like that close to New York. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
He went to Alexa Bliss from his life and in what he did in the fire.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't really been anywhere either. You know, like Illinois and Missouri. It's like it's right across the bridge. You know, like I had some out of town. We used to get pencils, you know. I mean, we was going to go to this wrestling show. But you know, like it's shit around here. You know, like I said, like earlier, you know, not school stuff. They shut it down there, like, you know, super close, like shades are close to me. And most of the time, that's like the only time I even go out there. I was like, look, that's out. It's like I wasn't even trying to go nowhere, you know. Even Christmas, like ain't getting into the big stuff that we usually do, and especially like on Christmas is a huge thing for my grandparents. You know, like I said, I was over there the other day, you know, when I got that picture I posted of home my granddad, you know, my granddad's 80th birthday. And, you know, obviously, you know, since they're a lot older, and we have a whole lot of people over there for Christmas, people coming through. You know, it was just a Zoom thing, you know, for the holidays. And obviously, you know, they ain't got any risk. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm saying, you gotta take that stuff into consideration. You got other people right here who ain't taking nothing into consideration. Mm-hmm. Right, right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like I say, I am starting to see Lysol and stuff again, but it's still the thing that you see the less of though, because you couldn't find no tissue, you couldn't find paper towels, or if they had it, they was rationing it out. It was like you could only get like, yeah, yeah. I mean, because I guess certain people, unless you got a whole household full of people, or you got a whole lot of allergies or something. Mhm. Yeah, I'm talking about. It was the fact that stores, that Family Dollar, Dollar General, they had a limit of how much the tissue you can get. You get one thing, you know what I mean, per, because like I'm saying, you no matter, like I said, it was like I said, it was a Dollar General, it was a couple of, it was at least three Family Dollars in the vicinity, in a Dollar General, you know, And it was like I would just go to the closest Dollar General, and the Family Dollar, and it was like, man, okay, all right, cool. Like I say, tissue was never a thing for me, but it was like trying to find paper towels, and like I said, you couldn't find no alcohol, so you had to do the bleach thing. You know what I mean? You had to do the bleach in the water.
For no other reason than the color of their skin. If you were black, you were Italian.
Right.
And there was no shortage of people willing to take pain. So what was the take to enable a person to cross that bridge and get to a place where they're willing to join a mob murder of people from their own community, people who live only blocks away, people that interacted with, they passed by in the street. They couldn't get them here there. There was a lady that was allowed to cause the pressure to build out within Tulsa. The race baiting newspaper, the Tulsa Tribune, the racism in society, the Ku Klux Klan, the jealousy of prosperity, bloody culture. But none of those things can be allowed to be used as excuses for an atrocity like this. People live and deal with frustration of all kinds all the time without resorting to anything like that.
Right. Yeah, it was like, because yeah, that was that thing. People was like, wipe everything down, wipe stuff down in your car, wipe off your keys, your phone. Like I say, I mean, it was, yeah. Then everybody was it's like, and then it was all the misinformation that people, had. It's like, everybody was like saying drink plenty of water, don't drink no dairy product. So it was like so much, you know. Um, everybody's talking about, make sure you build up your immune system. So that was one thing that was happening with a lot of people. Though they had the reason they was getting sick is they had weak immune systems. So they was like getting all these remedies and yeah, like I say, man, and it's like my guy Mike, man, he was putting me up on so many people, man. I can't think of the guy name right now, but he always be talking about like mega greens and all this type of stuff, that you eat and the stuff you can fix. You know, it's like if anything else, because he was like just going off on people who was coming up with all these theories. He's like, look, man, and this was before that everybody had to start wearing masks and stuff like that. He was basically just talking about your immune system because everybody was talking about the 5G towers and what I'm saying. People it was like all that stuff was going on, and it's like, man, this is a lot right now.
Matches underway. Plus it's blessed. Right and wrong. Killed any white people who sheltered and protected African Americans from the mob and saved their lives. People knew that. Now, here's why this is so important to you and me. This is what the Bible says in Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 9. The heart is deceitful about all things and desperately wicked.
Yeah.
Who knows? Psalm 14 starts with these words. The fool has said in his heart.
Yeah, yeah. I had got some of those, like those rocks and stuff like that. Yeah, I had got some of those. Yeah, like I say, the crystals and all that stuff, and then they says that it you know help with the like get rid of negative vibes and stuff like that. Uh huh.
Psalm 14 in Romans chapter 3. Applying those verses to his day and by extension to ours. So what we read in the Bible tells us that we are capable of the most disastrous actions. There lurks within every one of us the capacity for real evil. So how does a person live a life that doesn't include hate and violence? What happened with the destruction of the Bible reveals a spiritual problem. Hatred is a spiritual problem. Racism is a spiritual problem. All sin is a spiritual problem. But thank God that the Bible makes clear that there is a way that we can live without what the Bible calls the old man of sin dominating our lives. More and more.
hmm
ring.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoa!
Mm-hmm.
Good work avoided that.
I don't think Alexa Bliss got all of that.
Or blocked it. No, he did. Just barely.
Right, right, right. Yeah, yeah. Let's be honest, man. It's it's the same thing at work.
What is that?
Tia Moore is suffering from depression and anxiety and was rushed to the hospital for treatment of mental health. Depression is a common and serious medical condition that affects how people feel and act. It can lead to emotional as well as physical problems that can pose issues in all aspects of
Right.
a person's life. Stress and depression are linked, and a variety of factors may cause stress. Tia Moore's heart rate is an accomplished actress, food blogger, and marketing star. Most notable is Moore. The former sister actress posed alongside her daughter, Vero Tiana, months and Sun 3 radar in position photos spread all over, in which she opened about ups and downs of her life. And it's the time around a few months after Vero was born, she developed symptoms feelings that she checked from her doctor, including crying all the time and having thoughts that her daughter would be somewhere all night. The idea that I have I didn't want to wear it was that shame she faced, but she did eventually check on before heartbreak as well as her friend and sister Mira were housing. They became massacred systems so when I was sad going through my emotions, I would talk about it. I don't express it. I think they help. Said her heartbreak, adding that she started to feel like I'm missing. And other thing
Mm-hmm.
that helped
Right.
according to the star was going back to work.
It is I, Cassius, God of Cashback. Is that the credit one and platinum rewards come?
Yeah.
So you are earning 5% cashback rewards by filling up your chariot with vehicular and room. For your fancy, I was so lucky. Don't. You're good.
Get 5% cashback rewards. Visit GoGoWin.com.
Oh yeah. Yep, and that's why a lot of people getting popped upside the head for acting their ass. Or not enough of them, or rather, you know.
Oh, hell yeah. Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Toast to the 25th anniversary of Stone Cold Steve Austin and celebrate Stone Cold Steve Austin Week with exclusive merchandise. Only available at WWEshop.com.
Welcome to the greatest sports entertainment spectacular of all time. Welcome to WrestleMania, the greatest live event
Mm-hmm.
where heroes are created, careers are defined, and legends will be born. Welcome to WrestleMania.
And this year, WrestleMania is so big, it's 2 nights, and it needs 2 hosts, co-hosts of WrestleMania this year. The immortal Hall of Famer, Hulk Hogan, teaming up with Tampa's own Titus O'Neil, the official host of WrestleMania. And of course, Corey, WrestleMania back in business, which means the WWE fans will be a part of this year's 2-night event.
Right, yeah, no. It's basically just, just follow the rules, like I say, just take care of yourself, what I'm saying, stuff like that. If cats don't want to be stupid, what I'm saying, like, well, can't fool around with you, you know what I mean? Like let me go ahead and like I see a lot of stuff going down. Be like, yeah, you know what? I'm out.
History being made on a SmackDown side of things. It's cross time. It's Sasha Banks defends the SmackDown Women's Championship against the EST of WWE. The winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, Bianca Belair, Banks and Belair at WrestleMania. And the Raw Tag Team titles will be up for grabs as the new, for the 11th time, WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, the New Day against AJ Styles, and the in-ring debut of AJ's own personal colossus, Omos, and the Universal Championship on the line for Friday Night SmackDown. We know Edge, who won the Royal Rumble this year, is going to compete for the.
Oh yeah, yep. Like I said, I'm back at regular time, so like 6 to 2:30. Yeah, because like I was coming in at 5 when I was on overtime.
Well, Roman Reigns is represented by special counsel Paul Heyman, who is the co-host of
yeah, so like I said, I'm saying it don't be bad, because man, I was enjoying that overtime, but I knew it wasn't gonna last that long though. Like I say, things just haven't been the same, what I'm saying, since we moved to our new building,
And Roman Reigns is where prayers go to God.
I mean, like I said, it's not basically it depends on people's area, you know what I mean? Like, because like I said, it isn't just that everybody like comes in. It's just like certain like departments, So basically, it's like, it's like there's only like a small number of people that's been coming in, and some people may come in for a couple of days. Some people like me, I was on overtime for about a month, and then it's like well, you caught up now, so, and plus you don't got enough work to come in overtime, and obviously try to have some work to get me through the week too, like I said, because I kind of knew that I probably wasn't gonna work, this past Saturday, because I was like, yeah, because on Thursday, he told me that I was off overtime, but and he never said nothing about Saturday. But like I said, if they don't say nothing, obviously, you ain't coming in on Saturday. So basically, they like I say, your supervisor will let you know. So I was like, yeah. So all day Thursday, you just be wondering, what I'm saying? Like whenever, I guess when he know, he'll let me know if I'm coming in or not.
They've got this dream match.
Because I'm wondering, is like all the higher ups, what I'm saying? Like are they or sometimes I wonder if they don't let you know early enough, so I wonder if they waiting on the higher ups to make that call or not, because like I said, because we doing so much outsourcing at the job, since we moved, and it's really like taking a lot of work from people, so a lot of people who normally would get overtime don't have it, and overtime has been very scarce, even before COVID, So basically, the people who, like I said, I was like at my old building, I was getting overtime. Like it was almost like it was mandatory as much overtime as I was getting, because that's just how much work we had. It was just certain people you just knew that they was gonna be there, working all them hours. But it's like once we moved, You know, and people, like I say, I was one of the last few people to move to the new building, and I was hearing all the stories about how things just wasn't the same. How, you know, everybody was kind of like they just hanging around waiting because you send your stuff to other companies and they come back. You don't know how long that's gonna wait, and then you couldn't. There was just certain stuff that you couldn't do no more that you did at the other place. You got to wait for people to bring your stuff now instead of you being able to go get it yourself. So that, like I say, it's like you cut out a lot of stuff, and then there wasn't no paint line, which is what I do. Like they said, they should. He was like, man, they should have had a paint line like in the get go, and that really cut into my money because of all of the overtime I was getting. So I was back doing like regular type of work again. So I was kind of like all over the place doing different stuff. So we'll see how long before I get back on overtime again.
Everybody thinks they're unbeatable until they lose. I'm going to break you of everything that you think you are.
Yeah, yeah. Because like I said, because it was like listen, we was already having what I'm saying stuff like we was already having stuff going on because of that. What I'm saying, just because of still adjusting to the new building and all the outsourcing. Then COVID hits. You know what I'm saying, and that really cause see the thing with us, we were expecting a big problem with what I'm saying with companies who bring us work and stuff like that. We were expecting problems with that would like even hurt us. But they were really worried about it. They think people were sick. And so I think they see the people that just follow the rules. They had this whole little thing that's going to everybody saying you do this, you do that. You avoid, big places, you walk in the city, you just inevitably, you have some people get sick. And like I said, this is in the early stages now, so we know the people get sick. Everybody was so
In this match between Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan for the Universal Championship.
yeah.
The leader of the Yes Movement. And when you break down this match tonight, Corey, when you have the champion Roman Reigns, he has all the tangible qualities. He has power. He is bigger than Daniel Bryan. He's an accomplished champion. He has confidence. More confidence than he's ever had in his career. But when you look at Daniel Bryan, he carries the intangible qualities. The qualities you can't measure. That of heart and resilience. Look at what this man accomplished with WrestleMania 30. When in the same night, he first beat Triple H. Then he defeated Randy Orton in Batista in a triple
Yeah, because like I said, 'cause everybody was wondering like who these cats was around, and they like, yo, what's like everybody was freaking out. Everybody was telling the company, like telling supervisors, like, yo, what's going on? And everybody was not happy with the slow response from the company because that whole little section over there. Cause see, what happened was we saw them come out of a meeting. Didn't think nothing of it coming out the meeting room. Didn't think nothing of it. Then we noticed all of them was like gone. You know, was gone, and we like, huh? And then because no, how you be around and you hear people talking. You don't know exactly. You can't really make out what's going on, but you know something is going on. because of the tone of the conversation. So I end up asking somebody like, "What's going on?" They're like, "You don't know?" I'm like, "Nah, what's up?" They're like, "It's believed that a couple of people are sick and they might got COVID." You know what I mean? So they sent so that whole like department over there, they sent all of them home. You know what I mean? And basically they was like, I think you got to be like quarantined for like 2 weeks, 14 days. So they was basically sent home for 14 days. So now everybody started thinking about like, yo, so and so come over here, and because see, before this, the company had already, because at our break room, they already started separating people. They started making other areas break rooms. So they start limiting the people in the rooms. Like they like you can't use the water fountains. You know, like they separate. They was like no, they was like separating, like putting tape on stalls, so it could be like people want to be next to each other and stuff like that. And because at the tables in the break room, at least 4 people can sit at the tables, but they made it where it's only can be 2 people, and they put like a glass, them little glass shields. They put one. They put them on all the tables, so only 2 people can sit there. So they kind of was like on top of it a little bit. Then they was having them look like a little presentation on the computer and all that stuff. And then that happened, you know. So what they ended up doing was, like I said, now all of this happened after lunch. All of this happened like after lunch. So everybody's talking, whatever, whatever. So eventually, the powers that be, they came out going by people bit by bit, was saying that because this was on a Wednesday. They said, well, we're going to be off tomorrow, and maybe we'll come back Friday, but more likely Monday. You know what I'm saying? So just like check out your phones, but for phone calls and texts, you know, because basically it was going to have somebody come in, wipe everything down, stuff like that. So the thing about that is that was that weekend that I was supposed to go out of town. You know what I'm saying, for the little wrestling thing. So I decided to keep that time off. And yeah, so what ended up happening was that, it's the same old. So they like, well, we get a text saying that, everybody come back Monday. But it was like I had that Monday and Tuesday. So I was coming back that Wednesday. So I come back that following Wednesday. I'm going to my work area. I see this one section taped off. And I'm like, what's up with this? And I'm like asking about like, yeah, I'm like, yo, what's up with that tape? Basically, another coworker, basically, she was with her dad, and her dad tested positive for COVID. So basically, they had that area, you know what I mean, like shut, like just taped off. Can't nobody be over there, and the other 2 people who worked over there, they had them be at home too. You know what I mean? So it was like, wow. But outside of that, it was just a regular day. So I go home that Wednesday. I'm chilling, I get a phone call, but it's a number I don't recognize. So I'm like, whatever. Right after that phone call, I get a text. This is from the job, and it's saying that we're gonna shut down the company for 2 weeks. Right, for 2 weeks, but the company's gonna pay us. You know, so we end up shutting down for 2 weeks, and it's like, okay, all right. Yeah. We got paid for those 2 weeks off. Yeah, and then after that, everything was cool. But then came what we eventually figured what might happen, or what was the worst fear was companies who outsourced and were giving us our stuff. They was affected. They was shutting down and stuff. So they ended up making work even less. So they started asking people, do they want to take about furloughs? You know what I mean? So they was going around to certain people asking about voluntary furloughs, or if enough people didn't take the furlough, then they was going to have to start, furloughing people themselves. So a lot of people ended up taking the furloughs, and you could take you could have took from 2 to 6 weeks. But you had to sign up for unemployment too. You know. hmm Huh? Right. Right. Yeah. So you can get paid. Yeah. So I ended up taking. I signed up for 2 weeks, but I ended up doing the full 6 anyway, and that was because like after my first week, like I said, I went to the laundromat, and there was a coworker who lived in the same apartments that I did, and I saw him at the laundromat, and he said like that next week when I was supposed to go back, they decided to everybody they did decide like I say, there was still people working. You know what I'm saying? Some people took the whole 6 weeks, some took 4. And there were some people who they needed them to be there, so they didn't take a furlough. Yeah, so they based so yeah. hmm hmm Yeah, yep. Basically, you see, because basically you signed paperwork on how much time you was gonna take off. So I took the 2 weeks, and like I said, like I did one week, and then I was gonna start my second week, and that's when my coworker said that next week we was gonna be off that whole week. The company decided to shut it down for the whole company down for that week. I was like, okay. So it was like during my second week, that's when the company called, and the supervisor, the head person, she called me and told me about it, and she asked me if I wanted to take another week. After that, you know what I mean? Because she said things are still kind of like slow and stuff like that. So I was like, okay. So that was gonna be 4 weeks. But the thing is that I had to call the unemployment people to let them know that I had a return date, but I had to let them know that my return date changed. That way I could still get paid. And as you know, it was like when you on unemployment, like it's hard enough to call in to reach somebody as it is, to get through. It was twice as worse now because everybody, all the people who was on unemployment, as you know what I'm saying. So it took forever to finally get through to talk to somebody to change the date, you know. So and plus it was like if you had a return date, you didn't have to put in the 3 job searches, But they ended up changing that anyway, where you had to put in 3 job searches whether you had a return date or not. Yep. And so then I did the 4 weeks, and then they called me again, and they asked me, do I want to go ahead and just take the last 2 weeks so I can go and get the full 6 weeks? And I just decided to do that. So that's how I ended up with the whole 6 weeks. Because see, the reason and people are like, why didn't you just take the 6 weeks to begin with? But I see, I only decided to take the 2 weeks because I kept hearing stories how all the people on unemployment, how there was so many people who wasn't getting paid yet because it was delayed. So I was like, I didn't want to risk that, you know. Like, what if I get the delays? And it's like, bills still going. And even though a lot of these companies were saying, like, don't worry about it, just pay us back later. And no, You getting your money. You getting your money on time because you having a problem now where so many people so backed up. These companies want their money right now. They want the whole. They want the whole thing. You know, because they said just wait. Because you see all the people who losing their homes and losing their apartments and stuff like that. That's why I'm like, man, I'm not giving no payment arrangements. Like I'm paying you as normal. Because when it's all said and done, it seems like they compassionate and stuff like that right now. But just wait, when they want their money, they gonna want their money, and they gonna know you're more likely your situation haven't changed.
Doesn't take long to snap a joint or ligament, pop something out of the socket, especially when you've got someone as highly skilled as Daniel Bryan. Oh, straight right. No technique there.
Mm-hmm.
Bryan is not going to win a fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You always gonna have that.
100% accurate about that. And I don't think Daniel Bryan has any thoughts of trying to do something. In the heat of battle, occasionally you're going to throw a random punch or a kick to establish position, but Daniel is best served to not.
All right, if that's one thing, at least pay that.
The upper back, lower neck of Bryan into the turnbuckle. Now Bryan with a drop kick, stopping Reigns in his tracks from out of nowhere. And now Daniel once again looking to reestablish the grappling game. In a hyperextended champion's arm, continues to hold on the left arm of Roman Reigns. Switch to the base of Roman to the arm. Back to the leg, looking to break Roman Reigns down. After using leverage in a matchup with Roman. Dangerous to the eyes. Still has the arm.
Right. 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 Right, people like that. Well, yeah. And people. Right, that's what I'm saying. It's like people like this, the more they see that in the situation, they're probably the main ones who be stressing about what actually need. But it's like, what I'm saying? It's like those people, they need it too, but they like people who be like taking care of their business, and they just need it. And like I said, it's still a lot of people who never went back to work. Again, they lowered the unemployment years now. Like, you had the little extra that you got, because obviously, clearly regular unemployment, everyone doing it. And because like you would get that, the crazy thing was that when I was getting unemployment, I was making more unemployment than I was getting paid, which is crazy. Yeah, because I think you was getting an extra, like you was getting an extra like 600. You know what I'm saying? Now they knock it down to 300.
Still feeling the effects of the kicks from Daniel.
Yeah.
Thigh, hamstring, quadricep.
I mean, that's just the way, because like that's how it was. Like when I was on furlough, basically the unemployment was the regular unemployment was like 3 something. Then you had like an extra 600. So basically, I was getting like 820 something. When they take taxes out. So I was getting like 820 something. And basically, that's how much I got overtime. When I got the full overtime. I was working like,
Again, trying to fight
I was working like 50 something.
Reigns again,
No,
getting the
50
spot and
something.
stop
I
it
was
away.
working
It's like those cold white hands by Ryan saying, that's exactly what
and
happened.
you've been working 4 a.m. to 11 on Saturdays. So yeah, that was like 8 something. You know, my regular
Deliberately settling into a
checks is
rear
like
shot.
5 something.
Where Daniel
Like I
Bryan
said,
down
since
slowly.
it wasn't a pay line, that was one of those, you know, I was getting paid more than you know, you know what I'm saying? So you not that jam. So you take like 600 a month, and everything stayed going up all over the place. You know, rent, whatever, everything going up. Like I said, regular unemployment might be regular unemployment doesn't do nothing. At 3 something, can't live off that. That's why you got so many people moving up together. You know, all these jobs not paying enough. It's like a job not adjusting to, the lifestyle. You know, like how everything else is going up, but the job is not paying more.
This uppercut from the champion. Paul Heyman referred to Roman Reigns as the place prayers go to die. That was a great example of why.
Yeah, we got so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? Undo. How long take, undo that? It's like it's so much, and people are already like, I mean, obviously you want to hold it kind of accountable, and you see something you don't like, you know what I'm saying, speak on it. But it's like already people like, oh man, this and that and that and this. And it's like, yo, where was this energy at with Trump? This dude was in there for 4 years and y'all ain't had nowhere near this energy his whole campaign. But now y'all all over your boy. Y'all all over Biden, and he been in a couple of months. And y'all had nowhere near the same energy from Trump when he was doing the shit he was doing. Y'all was quiet. That's what I'm saying. Everybody, like I said, keep that same energy. Like shit. Then y'all need to keep it then. I was like, man, it's like with jobs, it's like, especially when I see somebody like black people doing this, like jobs and Trump. You know what I mean? But now all of a sudden, every single thing, like, I'm like, okay. Right. You ain't heard nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like I said, that dude, yeah, I haven't heard nothing. He just straight just bounced. Mm-hmm. Shoot, knowing him, yeah, maybe he, because I know because he was hearing all these stories saying that how when he was gonna be out of office, they was gonna start getting him on some of these charges and stuff. So, and I don't know. Maybe maybe he bounced out and dipped out for real. Like, yeah, well, let me go ahead before they get me. Mm-hmm.
All the way up top. Top rope now for Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns blocked the attempted hurricane. And now Roman Reigns just powering Bryan into the center of the ring. Submission With a strain on Daniel's back, fighting with Benji, coming backward. And Bryan's nowhere to go. He's near the middle of the ring. Roman Reigns with his full weight. A Boston crab behind. I think Daniel Bryan might have no choice with the tap out. Bryan trying to drag Reigns toward the ropes. It's there, the official there as well. Looking on to see if Bryan tackles. Bryan almost down. Bryan almost got Reigns. And down goes Roman Reigns, both men down center of the ring. Critical moment in this Universal Championship match.
How your YouTube thing coming along?
Bryan is so dangerous. Watch this collision. The elbow right alongside Roman's jaw. Both superstars now. This could truly go either way. Who wants it more? Who wants the Universal title more? Who wants WrestleMania worse? Time to dig down deep. It is all about the main event at WrestleMania. Who will be Universal Champion? Will it be Reigns? Will it be Bryan? Defending his edge. Can Bryan now showing signs of life, fighting back against the champion? This could have easily found Roman's right leg buckled for a moment. Yeah, but one place knee by Reigns to Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Roman does send Bryan across the ring. Bryan up. The delivery. Roman Reigns over the top up to the floor.
Yeah, it's like I think TikTok might be better for some people. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, because it's quicker. You know, I mean, some of the editing and stuff people be doing. I be sitting there like, man, and some some of the videos I be like, yo, that had to take some time. You know, like you know.
His ball is submission only to become the champion. Roman back into the ring. Daniel Bryan now out of the apron. Daniel Bryan's got a chance. Bryan's got a chance. That's all he asked for was a chance in this match. Lead it back to the back. Daniel Bryan starting to roll. Bryan trying to focus his attack on the shoulder.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I said, you know, that's probably why. I mean, you can put more stuff. I mean, like I said, it depends on what type of videos you're doing, what type of cameras. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing like some stuff, then you know you're going to have to do some serious editing. You know, and some people don't got the patience. You know what I'm saying? For that, that's why they may have like other people do things like other people do their thumbnails or you know whatever. You know. You know, that's why people, you know, that's probably why people have schedules, you know, when they do YouTube. Like they just don't, some people like, you know, me, like I don't really have a schedule. I just put videos out. You know, some people like they have a schedule. Like I put videos out on this day, probably because of, you know, how long the editing takes or, you know, videos probably got to do a lot of editing. So that's probably why they come up with schedules.
Take note on the outside of the ring as Daniel continues to push the pace. Edge has begun pacing like a caged animal with anticipation. And now the yes kicks by Daniel Bryan. The well-placed kicks have got the champion in trouble. Trying to scramble away, but now back into the kick. That one caught him on the back of the leg. And now the hamstring, the champ's down again. And Daniel Bryan.
Like yeah, that's what I mostly do.
Continuing to pour on the offense. But Bryan was caught by Reigns. Now the power of Reigns.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's so many people, so many different. Like I said, you got people who do the, you know, the natural thing. You know, it's all about, you know, like whatever your niche is. You know, things like that. You know, like some of these people, I just be like. I mean, you know, people got characters, and some of the stuff they do is like, some of the stuff just be cringe, man. It's be like, it's like sometimes like you could tell they like just be acting out. It's like I can't, like I be feeling a certain way about, you know, some of these people's stuff. I'd be like, I'm not doing that to get views, man. I'm not doing that. Yeah, you know, yeah, and it's like you're not really like that, man. Like, you know, like just do stuff like that's completely unnecessary. It's like, it was like, man, I might enjoy it, but then I might see that and be like, I guess like this one video I seen, this guy was just making like facial expressions and just doing stuff for no. I'm like, dude, why are you doing that? I was like, it just completely turned me off the video. I was like, okay, I can't watch this cat videos, man. He just like, dude, it's like, why are you doing that? Like, what is the point? Yeah, like I said, man, people should be out here doing it, you know. Be out here doing it to get likes and to get views, and you know, and it's like, you know, a lot of people be out here all the buffoonery and like, it's, I can't do it, man. Yeah, yeah, I gotta start doing some yeah, I gotta start doing some TikTok videos. You know, I ain't did one in a while. Hmm. Like this been a minute, you know, since I mean, I've definitely been thinking about because like I said, you know, I see like, you know, 'cause like I say, I save, you know, like some of the I say some of the songs as favorites and be like, okay, I'm gonna do something, eventually do something with this. You know, I see the concept, you know, like, and I like implement my own thing to it. You know, I may not do it the exact like challenge that it's supposed to be. You know, like I say, I do the like I said, like, you know, I have a picture or something, and then I like react to that. You know, like the like the one where the like the black guys at the Capitol was like when he was arrested, but a lot of the white people wasn't arrested. You know, and I was just doing on, I was like looking at my hand, looking up at the picture, like, you do know that you black, right? Like, what did you expect? You thought you was gonna be treated differently?
These superstars have left everything in
Hmm.
their being in the ring for an opportunity to headline the greatest
Right,
event
right.
in sports entertainment, WrestleMania. And the irony is, both of these superstars have competed in a close to perfect match on both sides. There haven't been many errors or mistakes, but the most
Yeah, those be some good videos. I like seeing those videos. You know, like just showing off your natural beauty. You know, the natural hair. Showing the love for your dark skin. You know, like I love that.
Again, with the official down, Edge now has the authority in this match.
Oh it is. Right, you got to get the It's like, especially when once you start figuring it out. Like I said, I try to be keeping it as simple as possible. You know, like getting the timing right. You know, especially when you want to put like captions and stuff like that in there. You know, trying to understand the usage of, you know, like how people be using the close up things and stuff like that. It's like, like, so exactly how is it supposed to work now? Like, can I get like I do like how people be putting tutorial videos. You know what I'm saying? On exactly how to do some of the videos, because you should be sitting there like, What? It's like no.
Hey man, he the referee.
He like the special force referee. He just got involved because the real ref just got hurt.
And you go to this old ass town, man. And Daniel Bryan ain't shit neither.
Oh yeah, especially for a Monday. But I guess it's different, you know, since you do work on the weekends. I guess like your clock is a lot different, you know. It's like how certain people, you know, like you know, they like it's like my cousin, you know, at the barbershop, you know, his off days on Sundays and Mondays.
A steel chair. Edges down and out of that super kick.
Huh?
Right on. Get their ass.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Right.
He ain't shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, things like that usually have to like take a half a day, you know, because it's like when you having them like holidays, you know, like you have like the 4th of July where it'll be like on a Wednesday or Thursday or something, on a Tuesday, and you had that one day off, and then you got to go to work the next day. Be like, oh, my clock is all messed up. Especially, you know, on the 4th when you know you might be out and about like that, you know.
What you gonna hit? I bet you hit the age. I bet he did. I knew it. So I'm telling this shit so much more. And he do now.
Sitting to the elimination chamber, and Brian now, yes, locked in. Roman Reigns nowhere to go. Roman Reigns nowhere to hide. He's caught by Brian again.
Oh man, this is bullshit. He ain't gonna hit his ass, but hit it with the chair. You clock me, I'm gonna clock your ass. Ain't no referee.
Nope.
And I be seeing them every time I see him for the last couple of months, he been getting his ass whooped, Daniel Bryan.
Mm-hmm.
Told you he ain't gonna get his ass. I told you I ain't never seen this shit. I told nigga you hit me. I knew he gonna hit him. Who look at me? Look at him. It's entertaining though.
He has Corey and Reigns and Bryan, and there's a new official now already.
Oh, I
This
get
Universal
this shit. Now he's
Championship
gone.
match continues. And Roman Reigns now dragging his body to drape Daniel Bryan, and Roman Reigns is Tim Bryan. here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. What a battle. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's entertaining though.
Yeah, it is.
I give you that.
Yeah,
This is where it all came crashing down. Brian had the yes lock applied. Jay Uso shows up and wrecks shop. Amidst the chaos, as Jay
yeah, like I said, I really like your videos. You just captivate the screen. Like I said, just everything about you.
Roman with a Superman punch.
Now I say like your videos, you just captivate the screen.
Roman Reigns is tapping out to the yes lock before Edge and the chair broken up. Edge going after Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns with the steel chair. The challenger for the Universal title would lose it. He must have thought that the strike from Daniel Bryan was intentional. Roman able to capitalize and pin Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, like I said, when you get behind the you get in front of the camera, like I said, it's a whole different feel. Because like I said, you just wondering that you look okay, and 'cause like I said, it was like that when I first started doing the YouTube stuff. Because like I said, you open yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's different from like taking pictures or you just doing like talking like on Instagram or something like that. I mean, you actually doing like videos and stuff like that. Like I say, YouTube and TikTok, that's a whole different thing right there. That's a whole new ball game. Right. I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, hmm yeah, yeah, because it's like on like I said, because like on YouTube they've changed stuff so much where it's like harder. You know what I'm saying? If you were I mean, if that's like what like what a person goal is, to get paid. What I'm saying, if that's what their goal is, that's like they like, because if you look at all people like that, they've put some time in. And like I said, even though everything was so different and so much easier back then, because it's like you got to have like so many type of followers, so many type of views, so many type of watch hours. For you, because at first you was able to get your videos monetized, right off the bat. Now they changed it where, you become a partner that you got to have all this done for your videos to be able to get monetized. And then obviously, with some stuff that comes with that. So some people they were just going in there strictly to get paid, and everybody's so caught up on views and stuff like that. If they don't get a certain amount, then they just quit. They just done right off the bat. And it's like it is very few people who come in the game, come in any of these things, and they just get so many big time views. You know what I'm saying? Or stuff like right off the back, because that's what a lot of how people get in these companies and all this stuff. Like they look at the views, and that's what I'm saying. That's why on TikTok you see all these videos saying that the likes don't even really matter. You know what I'm saying? Because they say not only you gotta like the video, watch the whole video, and you gotta comment on it just for the algorithm. Because like I said, they go off the damn dumb algorithm now, and that messed a whole lot of things up. So it's like you got to do all of this stuff, you know what I'm saying, for your stuff, especially when it comes to like black TikTokers, because you've seen all the issues like they've talked about, with like the TikTokers and stuff like that, getting your videos noticed and the shadow ban, and you know, and then you hear a lot of people talk about how that's why the comedy game is so messed up now as far as YouTube, because all these people they giving all these comedians from YouTube, like jobs, and they end up sucking. You know what I'm saying? Because all they looking at is all of the views and the likes, and it's like you put them in a setting, you know what I'm saying, and they trash, you know. Yeah, because it's this guy, Maranzio Vance, who a comedian. Him and he say how him and other comedians talk about it all the time. How you know, uh, all these guys. He's like, I'm all they're making their money, cool, but it's like you going to them who ain't put in the work or who not actually comedians, and you like what they do isn't for the stage. You giving these dudes mics, putting them on stage, and they what I'm saying, and they falling off. You know, But since they funny, you think you could put them on a comedy stage, and you giving these dudes like all this money, and you sponsoring them, and you know it's like the same thing that they say with like models versus Instagram models, you know, so on and so forth. It's like everybody want the quick fix, 'cause that's why I never went into YouTube like thinking that I'm gonna be this big YouTuber, or this is going to be my job, because I know there's a 99% chance that it's not. And I'm not even trying to do that. Like I was saying, that's why I enjoying my slow build. And I know that, and I ain't got the time, like all this other stuff, all this equipment and stuff they be getting and stuff like that. It's like, that stuff cool, but do I really, as long as I do the stuff, like I said, if anything, may get a better camera, a better mic, stuff like that. I'll do that. But the green screens and stuff like that, I'm not ready for all that yet. You know, yeah, like, I'm not ready for all that yet. 'Cause like I said, dude, like they say, you got to spend money to make money, and it's like, shoot, and it's like, don't like man, don't be going there thinking you about to quit your day job, because I look at the people, and like I said, who big time YouTubers and stuff like that, and you go back and you like, yo, they've been doing this a long time, and obviously you see people who come and go, and then you just got people who just like leaving YouTube all together, and they doing like other stuff because they just get tired of the politics side stuff with YouTube, you know. Because I don't know if there's anything out there that's just like YouTube and stuff like that. That's like a YouTube alternative. I don't know if there's anything out there like that. It's like I say, TikTok is its own thing. Snapchat is its own thing. All that stuff. Oh yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. 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 Okay. Mm. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm. Wow. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yep. And that's and I think the you doing stuff like that, you would be more likely to like I would say like once you get to the monetized part, you would like I say, it like depending on like the views and stuff you get, you would start getting some money probably a lot faster than I would, because a lot of the stuff I do when I do the reaction videos, it's the stuff where the videos I'm reacting to somebody else's content, so it's like I'm not violating any no copyright issues, but at the same time, you don't get demonetized because it's somebody else stuff you're doing rather than you doing, like I said, you doing your own hair and stuff like that. You would be okay, because that's actually you doing that. Yeah. So if it's like if you yeah, so if you yeah, like I say, because it'll let you know once you start doing like the last little part, before you publish it, and it'll be like monetized, and then you push OK on it. And then next thing you know, you will see that it can't be, because, and then it'll be explaining why. So that's why you see a lot of people, that's what another thing why a lot of people do a whole lot of videos. So like the more stuff you, especially if you got to get like a lot of viewers and stuff like that, you know. Hmm. Right, right, right. And then a lot of these people, they really like cracking down on it, because like you got these reactor people who react to TV shows and things like that, and it's like you can only show so much, because you already know like those take a lot of editing. 'Cause they said you can only show up to like 10 minutes. You're looking at a 30-minute show, an hour show, but you can only I to this day I still don't know how people do that, because I had thought about doing that myself, but I people reacting to TV shows, you know, it's stuff like that, but it's like not just regular TV shows, like yeah. Yeah, yeah, and it's like and then because people you'll have like the box on the screen, seeing what they seeing, but it's like you only put like 10 minutes of it up, of that entire of that part. It's a violation, because you have a lot of people who've had their channels, like if you get strikes, you know right, like I said, because if you get 3 strikes, then you get your channel taken away. you know And then there's a lot of people who be like, yo, I didn't violate, you know how to be like, I didn't violate, and then they got to fight like crazy to get the strike off, you know. So that's why a lot of people who got like Patreons and stuff like that to see their full reactions, they'll put it like, well, just go to our Patreon and watch our reaction. I mean, they do it anyway for the full reactions, you know what I'm saying? But like just for the small reactions, look, because like you'll see people that have like footage time, you know, and it's basically like how much, basically like showing you how much time that they get to show this. Because like I was like, man, I know there's got to be a lot of editing because you got to decide which parts you want to show, you know. I was like, man, I know they got to take a lot of the editing. Got to take a lot of editing like crazy. Oh yeah, because like I said, I do a little bit, but it's like it ain't really much editing. Like basically, it's like me. I'm just putting my intro video on, then putting the linking up the what I'm reacting to, linking that on there, so that's just right. Putting the closing video on and stuff like that. It's not a lot. It's not a lot, but for some people, especially when you first start doing it, it's like, man, like I said, because some people they just want the quick fix. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do all that stuff. And sometimes you really don't need. I mean, you got the little ends. Some people don't even have. Like I say, it's all how people want to do it. They got this thing where you do like end screens, where the last 10 seconds, you could put like once you start doing videos, you could like you have your choice of 3 to 2 videos that you could put up, where basically it'll have a thing where it'll have people can push this to subscribe to your channel, or you can put like videos up there that people can click on if they decide to see other videos at the end. And then you like it just now. YouTube has everything, so people have plenty of tutorial videos on how you make like end screens and how you make intro videos, and you know and some of the stuff like, man, like some of the stuff like it takes some time to do, and then I'm like, man, I just want to find a quick way to make an intro, an outro video, and find whatever songs YouTube got available that I can use. Because they got endless list of songs. Some people be having the same songs. I be trying to get something different. I just go to the I just go straight to the hip hop rap section, and then just like listen to a sampler and decide which ones I want to like download. 'Cause you can download them for free. Because obviously, you try to use actual like artist songs, you gonna get a straight strike or get your video blocked for that. you know. Yeah. You definitely no, yeah. You definitely gotta be careful and be mindful, you know what I'm saying, of the stuff like what stuff you used. Make sure that because because it's two things. One thing you would get it's not like you may get well, it's two things. It's copyright and then it's a strike. Like a copyright won't hurt. Like say it doesn't count against you, you know. But what it is like for some videos it may hurt. Like especially like overseas. It's like a lot of the wrestling stuff I do. It'd be like because of the content, it'd be like it's been banned in certain countries or whatever for whatever reason. And it's like none of those videos can get monetized because obviously, you know, it's like it's other people videos. Like you do reaction videos to movies. 9 times out of 10, you good on that. The only time you may get like a copyright thing is if it's an actual song that's included. You know how to be playing music in the trailers and stuff like that. Because like I said, so like you got to find a way that you could either mute it or replace it with another song. You know what I mean? Like it's certain things you can do. You know, like to count against that. Um, but like I said, that takes a lot of editing. Some people be like, you know what? I just like I just take because if you finish the video and then they give you the option because like sometimes you would try to mute the song, and and it won't let you do it. It'd be like trim the video. Okay, cool. Just trim the part out with the music. But sometimes you don't know how much of the music that they want you to trim out. And sometimes it doesn't just trim out the song, it trims out the video. So that means that could be a whole part of your video that's gone. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what? Forget it. Because it does that a lot on like my gaming videos. It's like so like I say, and then it'll have you. You can edit your song, but it takes a long time to edit the song out. Especially like when you had to play those video games that like GTA and stuff like that. That is like you either don't play like when you in the car on them games, and make sure that you don't play the music, which is one of the fun things about the game. So you either don't play the music or you just take all the long, you just take forever to go with whatever song they got on there because it'll have every song on there that's going against that's a copyright, and you got to go bit by bit. You know what I'm saying? And it takes some time to edit those for the editing process to work. It's like your video's still up and everything, but it's just that it can't get monetized. You know, right? Yeah. So like I said, it's not blocked or anything, but it can't get monetized, and you wouldn't get depending on how many views. Because if you got like a lot of views on there, but it wasn't monetized, and you won't even get no money for that. You know, yeah, yep, yep. That's what I'm saying. Because you got to make sure. Because like I said, you got to make sure you monetize your video so you can at least get a little something, get a little something, and then. But like I said, that's like once you become a partner, and then you got to do this thing with Google AdSense, and then that's how you set up like how you get which way you would get paid, and let that's how you keep up with your balance and things like that. Yeah, but like I said, and plus you can go and see like what you got to do to become a partner. It's like because at first, like I said, at first it used to be like you had to get like 1,000 followers, you had to get 1,000 subscribers. uh yeah, for YouTube at first, like that's still one of the requirements, but at first it wasn't so many back then. You know, you just needed like a thing. No, just no to be able to start getting your videos monetized and things like that. Uh, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, just the way it is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the way like once you make over $100, that's when you can start like collecting money. You know. Yeah. Like I said, once you start making over 100, so obviously it's like you want the money to build up. You don't want to like as soon as you get 100, then take that money out, and then you got to wait till your next 100. You know what I mean? Especially especially if you're not getting a lot of money coming in like that. Yeah, I'm with you on that. That's the serious whatever options have. I was pretty good Yeah, I'm not even looking I would worry about that, if it ever gets to that point. Like I say, I'm a long way from anything like that.